So I'm absolutely disgusted with this and I'd like to post about it. Facebook says passively consuming the newsfeed will make you feel worse. Passively consuming means reading and scrolling down the newsfeed without reacting and engaging in conversation or comments, and making some kind of reaction or sharing it to your own profile or whatever, But this is a lie, and here's why. Look, I changed apps to Facebook, and I was on my profile, and whatever page I was on, I have to keep tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping on my profile and look at the ceiling to make sure I don't see the newsfeed, because it takes me to the newsfeed here, this newsfeed. Because they want us to react to it. Why? Because a post with lots of reactions, they can sell ads to advertisers next to the post or between the posts at a higher price, right? And so they want us to go to the newsfeed. And that's why every time I switch back to the app, instead of to the last page I was on in the app, it takes me to the newsfeed again. Now, the company said today, in a remarkable blog post, both internal and academic research, so quoting the bits they like that seem to insinuate what they want, that said, in general, well, that's a lie, first of all. In general, you are not in general. You are you, and nobody is like you. You're very different to me, and I am me, and I am my own person. We're all different, and that's where Facebook gets it wrong. And they say when people spend a lot of time passively consuming information. So what they're trying to say is that if you go to their newsfeed and don't react, you're going to feel worse about yourself, which means you're going to get depressed, PTSD, mentally ill. Feeling worse about yourself is mental illness. It's already proved that Facebook and social media is causing people to become mentally ill. Because they're not getting out and seeing their friends for real and sitting and laughing together. Instead, you're just scrolling down this newsfeed. And if you go to the newsfeed, usually it's going to show you videos of somebody killing an animal, news that somebody threw their own baby in the dustbin and they found this 2-month-old baby in the dustbin because the mother had thrown it away, and stuff that makes you feel really bad. Of course, because that's the most viral stuff, is the terrible stuff, the shocking stuff. And it's going to please somebody and shock somebody, because you can't please all the people all the time. So you might have something of a policeman abusing a black person in America. You might have a good policeman see that and sees how it's been twisted in the news to look worse than what it was or whatever, and see his side of it. He's going to feel hurt and angry. And the person who sees it who's not a policeman, who is an African American, is going to get really angry and start hating all policemen. And both of them are going to switch off their phones and have a bad mood all day. And they're going to get mentally ill from looking at this bloody news feed. And so Facebook goes on to comment in the blog post by The Verge, which we were looking at, that passively consuming the newsfeed will make you feel worse about yourself. But it also says, well, I'll tell you in a second, because actually I recorded this and it didn't record my voice, so I'm doing a voiceover now. You see, when you go back to the app, it doesn't keep the page I was on. It's taking me back to the profile again. I have to tap back on my own profile, because it's hoping that I'll see something that will engage me so they can sell adverts. Not because it makes you feel worse. But it does make you feel worse. But the lie is that Facebook's saying it make you feel worse when you go to the newsfeed, because you're not reacting. That's not true. You feel worse when you go to the newsfeed because the artificial intelligence algorithm of recommended content on Facebook shows you stuff to disturb you, because it's the most shocking and viral stuff which causes reactions. And you might have reacted in the past to something shocking and viral which you don't want to see but happen to see. And because you commented on it, Facebook will show you more of that stuff. And now, in the experiment of Michigan, students randomly assigned to read Facebook for 10 minutes were shown to be in a worse condition afterwards. And here it claims, students randomly assigned to read Facebook for 10 minutes were in a worse mood at the end of the day. Well, of course, I've known that for 2 years without statisticians telling me that. Look, we're back on the newsfeed again. I was on my profile. It's taking me back to the newsfeed, even though it makes you feel worse if you read it for 10 minutes without reacting. So the newsfeed is dangerous. If you read this newsfeed here and scroll down it, it's going to make you feel worse unless you react, according to Facebook. Well, I'll tell you, if you react, you're probably going to react to something because you don't like it. Facebook will see that reaction and it will find more posts like that to make you react more so it can sell ads. But no way are you feeling worse because you are not reacting to the newsfeed. If you're not reacting, it means you're just enjoying reading news and watching videos and nothing is getting you overexcited or disturbing your stillness within. And having to react means that your inner stillness has been disturbed, either on a positive or a negative way. But either way, it's a disturbance and it makes you forget what you were reading and doing and make you start reacting and banging a stick instead. You get your stick out and start banging your stick. And that's what they want you to do, to bang a stick by commenting or sharing it to your profile with a comment saying, this disgusts me, or look at this, ha ha, or serves him right, or serves her right. Yeah? And this is complete brainwashing, and it's a paid blog post, probably, unless The Verge criticizes it. If that is posted as it is, I haven't read it all yet, then I would say it's what you call, you have major influencers and mini influencers. And when they want you to believe fake news, they pay bloggers like The Verge or PC Magazine to actually make a post saying stuff like, students randomly assigned to read Facebook for 10 minutes were in a worse mood at the end of the day. Yeah? Well, it doesn't say whether they commented or not, or they engaged, if they were passively reading it, or if they were actively reading it. It just said students assigned to look at Facebook for 10 minutes felt worse at the end of the day. Whether they commented and whether they were passively consuming or actively consuming, meaning whether they were just reading and not liking and commenting, or if they were reading and liking and commenting and disliking and sharing. It doesn't say. It just said 10 minutes on the newsfeed made them feel worse at the end of the day. But the statistics did not say it was because they weren't reacting. That's Facebook itself making that claim and using this academic claim that students randomly assigned to read for 10 minutes were in a worse mood at the end of the day. It doesn't say students were randomly assigned to read Facebook without reacting, to read Facebook passively felt worse at the end of the day. It doesn't say that. Facebook claims that. But this statistic in front of our faces now in red does not say that. Yeah, and I'm telling you, the Facebook newsfeed is designed to disturb you, make you react, and it makes people mentally ill. Many people. Yeah, but not because of passively consuming the newsfeed. That's not why it makes you feel worse. It makes you feel worse the same reason it makes me feel worse. I've had to even block friends who share content which, for them, is fully their right and it's okay to share it. I'm just too soft-hearted to look at it because it's stuff that really gets my back up. Stuff about the unfairness of governments, how different races, ethnicities get mistreated, and God knows what. And that's what turned me into a human rights activist in the end, and I posted enough madness on my own profile because of the influence that had on me, which is a form of mental illness. We're all mentally ill until enlightenment, until Buddhahood. In the eyes of a Buddha, we're all crazy. So we're all mentally ill, but the Facebook newsfeed is making us even worse. So that's why I don't go there. And as soon as I open the app, or if it redirects me to the newsfeed, just tap, 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 tap. Look at the ceiling and tap and tap and tap on your own profile. And then you can see, if you want to go see your friend's profile, you search for your friend and look up your friends and see what's on their profile pages. But for God's sake, don't look at the newsfeed, because you won't just see your friends. You'll see posts from pages you might have liked or commented on accidentally. You'll see ads between them. You'll see videos that are not your friends and you don't know how they got fed to you. But I do. I'm not going to explain in this clip. So there you go. Do not go to Facebook Newsfeed. And don't believe that not reacting is going to make you feel worse at the end of the day. Because whether you react or not, if you spend 10 minutes scrolling down the Facebook Newsfeed, you're going to find at least one thing that pisses you off. So, Facebook says passive consuming is going to make you feel worse at the end of the day. I just say the Facebook newsfeed is going to make you feel worse, and that claim by Facebook is a lie, just so that they can try to get people to start reacting again so they can charge more for advertising. And they don't care if it makes you mentally ill or not. I'm John Spencer, as the Webmaster for my Webmaster channel and for my own profile, signing off.